Hey, so let's get right into it. You know the picture, right? The partner who's just itching for that moment to grab a phone and start scrolling, looking for who knows what. But what about the complete opposite? The partner who just doesn't care. They never feel that pull to check. Now, we usually just chalk that up to trust. But what if it's actually a sign of something way deeper?
So, yeah, that's the big question, isn't it? What really separates the person who's always a little on edge from the one who seems totally unbothered? We've all seen this play out. Is it just that one of them is a genius detective and the other is just naive? Or is there something else going on under the surface?
Okay, so the easy answer, the one we all jump to, is trust. Of course, the unbothered partner just trusts the other person completely. And look, that's a huge, huge part of any healthy relationship, no doubt about it. But what if that simple answer is missing a really crucial piece of the puzzle?
And here's where we're going to flip the script a little. What if that urge to check a phone, or the total lack of that urge, has almost nothing to do with your partner and everything to do with what's going on inside you? What if the real answer isn't in their phone, but in your own head? Now that gets interesting.
So, what's the secret sauce here? Well, the idea we're digging into today points to one big thing: secure self esteem. And just to be clear, this isn't about being arrogant or having a huge ego. Not at all. It's more like this quiet, solid foundation inside of you that changes how you see, well, pretty much everything, especially your relationships. So let's get really clear on what this means. It starts with an inner state of emotional balance. Basically, you're not easily thrown off course by every little doubt. But this next part is the absolute game changer. Your worth is not dependent on external validation. Your value as a person doesn't come from someone else's approval or loyalty. It's just there. It's yours.
And think about what that means in practice. If your sense of self-worth is already solid, if it comes from within you, you're not constantly searching for clues that might threaten it. You don't need to dig through a phone to find proof you're loved, or on the flip side, proof that you're about to be rejected. Why would you? Your worth isn't on trial.
Okay, so let's take a closer look. Let's really dissect this idea. What does this anatomy of security actually look like? What are the building blocks of this mindset? It really boils down to these core things. You've got that emotional balance we just talked about, and that idea of no need to prove their worth. And you can see how they're all connected, right? If you're not constantly approval seeking, you're not living in fear of losing that approval. And that just dials down the anxiety that fuels all that suspicion in the first place. And this slide just lays it out so perfectly, right? You've got these two completely different internal worlds. On one side, a mind that's always looking outside for validation, constantly worried about rejection. I mean, that's an exhausting way to live. But on the other side, you've got a mindset where worth is internal. It's stable. It doesn't mean you can't get hurt, but your very sense of who you are isn't writing on every single text message your partner gets.
Dealizing, this isn't just some neat psychological tidbit. It's a complete game changer. It fundamentally reframes how we think about this whole problem, and honestly, how we think about our own growth.
Because here's what it all means for you. It means that feeling secure in your relationship isn't about getting better at monitoring your partner. It's not about them giving you more and more reassurance. The real work, the thing that actually solves the problem, happens inside you. It's about shifting your focus from them to building up your own inner security.
And that, right there, is really the heart of it all. The peace of mind that so many of us are looking for, well, you're not going to find it scrolling through someone else's life. True, lasting security is something you have to build for yourself, from the inside out. So maybe the question isn't just, do I trust them? Maybe the more powerful question is, how secure am I in me?